from me. I don't love you this much. That's not true. All right. Okay, to close out the stream, I'm just going to play one of my favorite decks in the historic format. That's black-red, mid-range. I play this on stream a bit, so you've probably seen it a bit. Sorry, not sorry. We have Knight of the Ebon Legion, Phoenix of Ash, and Rekindling Phoenix as our beaters. Stitcher Supplier, Mire Triton, and Timber Calls the Dead and Ashiok are our graveyard fillers. Kroxa is our big finisher along with Rekindling Phoenix. Then we have Bone Crusher Giant, Murderous Rider as interaction. Ashiok's also disruption against a lot of decks in this format. And then we just have like all the silver bullets in the sideboard that are good in certain matchups. I do have to change my avatar though, because Pirate Dad is 1000% the captain of this ship. He's just like leaning over the edge of his bed because he still smells the snack. It's not for you, bud. Big Bear. Yeah. This hand's great. It's one of our faster starts. We get to Knight into Kroxa into this, and then on turn 4, hopefully we have our 4th land to Kroxa again. Perfect. Going to attack first. I was about to turn off the auto stack, and then I remembered that if you have 2 Timurit Calls the Dead, you don't want it to auto stack. Oh, wow. They let me put a counter on it? Sweet. All right. This is a good draw. Means we only need to activate this once. Okay. Didn't matter anyway. They put it into the graveyard for us. I love making aggro decks discard cards. Yeah. That's so good. It's so good for us. Huh. I think I just make them discard, and then I hold up activating Knight of the Ebon Legion on a block, on a Johnny's. Like, sure, it becomes a 6/6 because of this, but Our post-game, our post-board games get so much better. We get Ritual of Soot. We get Tybalt. I get a text message from my wife. We get to start pressuring them in the air while our big bodies gum up the board. I can pro this. Gonna make them use it. Onboard tricks. I have another one too. You might just be dead from here. Which is fine, like, game 1 sucks, but... Yeah. Yeah, that's true. They did miss lethal. Meh. You don't often win game 1 against this deck. But, like I said, our sideboard has options. Our sideboard does, in fact, have options. Ooh. So we're cutting Ashiok because they don't affect the board. Like, it just fills our graveyard, which is cool, but not really needed in an aggro matchup. We're cutting Stitcher's Supplier because it's also not the best. We want Lava Coil, Tybalt, and Ritual of Soot. What are we cutting? Need 2 cuts. Maybe it's just Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher's still pretty good. Trim. Oh, he rolls over. Games 2 and 3 in this match usually end up being a protect the Tybalt. And this hand looks decent at that. Hey, it's going pretty good. We've had a lot of fun today. This is now our 3rd deck of the day. We're having a good time. Wouldn't mind drawing a removal spell for whatever they're about to play. Or land. Lands are good too. Ooh, this is really good in this matchup too because it just blocks stupid Ajani Pridemates. It's because we don't gain life. And because we don't gain life, losing a bunch of life with... Actually, I'm just going to play this. Losing a bunch of life with Ferocidon is really bad for us. So, I just, I went with Tybalt We gain life off Mire Triton, actually. That's a lie. Not really good against us. That's annoying. Then we kill their Alcide. Fetch up a swamp here. Start punching their face with our Phoenix. I think we can make another dork here. They finally got there. Just gonna start beating their face in, I guess. Hopefully this is enough. Do they have a creature in hand? Nice combo. I was like, really? Really now? Alright, so we block here. When this dies, we kill Thalia. Just because we can. Mire Triton and Knight of the Yibin Legion sort of holding down the fort here. Baffling End. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, okay. Sure. I get, like I said, it is holding down the fort, but that's interesting. You hate to see it. I guess this changes. So they're hoping to just lifelink you into the ground. Yeah, exactly. Which, I mean, like, is a good plan. And they get to tap down Mire Triton now. Woof. Ritual of Sit? It's never Ritual of Sit, huh? Alright. Get to put 2 creatures into play this turn, so got that going for us. Plus put them down to 6, put them down to 4. But are we dead on the crackback? They tap down 1 blocker, then we block, take 2. No, we're good. Have them dead in the air next turn. Please be a brick. That's really annoying. Does that kill us? We're at 11. I don't think we're dead. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I have them dead next turn, even with all of this nonsense. Oh, that's true. So they can't aggro their giant killer. They have to defense with it. Didn't see the line, apparently. We'll take it. We'll take it. Look, game is hard. This game is not easy. It is, in fact, a difficult game to play. We have a Pet the Cat Redemption. This is from Wolfie Bud. Oh, he does not like chin scritches. This has removal, Croxa and Knight. Doesn't have our best boy, but... Ooh, that's actually a good draw. We get to Bone Crusher either this Soul Warden or the thing. Like, we have choices now. Okay, that's actually a really good draw for them, huh? Thalia actually ending up being kind of annoying right now. No attacks. This has first strike. All right. So let's go ahead and kill Soul Warden. Then we'll kill Thalia next turn. Maybe I was supposed to... Oh, I was definitely supposed to not Lava Coil that, huh? I was supposed to Bone Crusher it so that I could Lava Coil something else. Now it doesn't matter, though. Sorry, it's a difficult time. So I'm talking to my wife a lot. Oh my gosh, what a sick draw. Can we just... Okay. Can we please... This is a simple request. Can our next draw step be Ritual of Soot? Because if it's Ritual of Soot, this game is over. Well, either way, the game is over, so... Yeah, that was a pretty good draw. I also feel like my miss sequence was pretty huge, but... Shrug. I just grabbed the first spell and I should have been paying more attention. Pat the cat. He's a long boy. Oh, his paw's going. Oh, look at that paw. You want to do that again? Oh, there it goes. Come on, flex him out. Flex him out. Let's see what you got. What you working with there, bud? Oh, there they are. He's making them biscuits in his sleep. Oh, there it goes. Without me even touching him. All right. 426. Cool. I'm actually going to keep this. Like, it looks medium, but between these two cards, we have a good chance of putting something good in our graveyard. Also, Ashiok is probably really good against Temple of Mystery, so... Drawing another land wasn't what I planned for this hand. Oh, yeah. I don't think we'll get it down fast enough, though. Gosh, just mono lands, so... Ashiok is super good against Scape Shift, Circuitous Route, and all that nonsense, so... Oh! Yes! They gave us a turn. That's all we needed. All we needed was a turn. No attacks. They play Fabled Passage, Scape Shift, Circuitous Route. All of that's turned off now. You gonna attack my Ashiok? Yeah, I thought you were. Block. If they top, we mill them. They did not, so we don't. Hi, friend! Ha-ha! Woo! Oh, opponent. Actually, let's go ahead and fetch before we mill. It's not possible to mill all of our basics, but you know. You'll love to see it, right? Oh gosh, they are so dead. Yeah, there's a reason that as soon as this was unsuspended, I put Ashiok in the main deck. There's definitely a reason. Sure. Yeah. You missed, I think if you just got back, you missed our opponent casting Circuitous Route into our Ashiok. Fae of Wishes. They're going to get something to kill Ashiok now? Their own Ashiok. Okay. So, what you're telling me is I need to escape this right quick. Gotcha. Deal. Wait, they should know how that card works, right? Right? Oubliette would be so good in this format. Then I'm going to go ahead and fetch now, because they're going to turn my fetches off next turn. And I'm going to mill them, because they're going to exile my graveyard anyway. And I think we're good. It's one thing to get got by a card you don't use. Another, yeah, exactly. The next turn, this mills 3, this mills 4, so this can actually, we can actually find something to, yeah. Teferi! Oh no! Sorry. This is so good for us, actually. Oh no, they made a zombie! Ah, now I gotta mill them. I don't want to mill them. Yep. I've lost my appetite. Why don't you go ahead, discard your last card. Growth Spiral, okay. I know they topped, but I'm gonna get this out of my graveyard. I did math wrong. Oh no, I did my math wrong. I should have milled them. I thought I had another land, but I don't. Yikes. Yikes. It was one off. Well, that's embarrassing. Fae of Wishes. Oh, I wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener. That's what they're singing. That is what I truly like to be. Field of Ruin. What? Why? Why do I care about Field of Ruin? What is this doing? Why? I'm confused. Goodbye, Croxa. Goodbye, Moonman. I guess it makes them 2 zombies. Maybe. No? I don't know. Oh, that's funny. They can't even, like, do this. Like, they can... We're both locked, is basically what I'm trying to say here. All right, so play this. And I'll play this, but not fetch it. Pass the turn. Oh, Field of Ruin isn't 2 zombies for them. Huh? It's literally only 1. They're going to be very sad after this happens, huh? You have Stone Ranger Self. This is now twice in the same game that they didn't know how a card that they have in their deck works. And this is why static abilities are crap. Hello? Thank you. Thank you for the focus.
Don't worry, I got this.
Yeah. I am very low on cards, though. They might just mill us out. Being milled out is a strong possibility here. Yeah, they're like building up a wall. I know I'm just gonna lose this, but I'm just gonna get the last card out of their hand here. Oh, we can. You're right. All right. So let's do this. The problem is we have 13 cards in our deck. Perfect. So now I don't have to fail to find. And this is when they rip Scapeshift and where you cry. That is literally all of our Croxa now. Just looking to end the game. That's all. Just looking to end the game. I'll put this into play because I don't care. All right, we have 2 beaters. Right, they can do that. All right, we have 1 beater. We're so dead to this. Let me see. 1. Both Murderous Riders are gone. Sure. I'm pretty sure all the Phoenixes are now gone. No? Huh. Didn't they just, like, keep these here? Really? Yeah, I might have mismanaged this. Yes, Soot is in the board, but we have a plan. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. And we're dead to this Ashiok. It's fine. All right, so our board plan here is we cut Timuret Calls the Dead. We bring in Ritual and Virulent Plague. We cut this. We bring in these. And we cut this. It's not really a whole lot to stomp. That's sort of how we run it. I swear, if I O2 this stupid event... against two decks that I think this deck is actually pretty well positioned against. Last night / this morning, I 5-won an event with this deck. This morning, or this afternoon, O2, right? That's how this works? Sure. Hand's not the best, but it has Remorse into Bone Crusher Giant. Something variant, something magic isn't gambling, something dark side. Mulligan. I dare you, mulligan. Take a mulligan. Have they muted the dog? Good. Oh, they didn't mulligan. I swear these used to have noises. Let's take a look. It's in a book. It's Reading Rainbow. Take the card that kills you. I mean, my other ones aren't muted. Like, I could hear what Jace was doing, but I can't hear what the dog is doing. Yeah, the dog is just muted. It makes a really funny noise when it goes to sleep. Oh, drawing spells would be nice. This is also kind of my issue with this deck. It's just like... It's not an issue with the deck. It's just a thing that happens is I seem to lose a lot to just not drawing the right part of my deck. Go ahead and fetch now, I guess. Do you really want to bounce Bone Crusher Giant? So we kill you draw a card, we kill Teferi, we put our 4/3 back in play. Let's draw a Phoenix. Or land. How about we draw a land? Anyone? Anyone had land? My hand is great. Run it back, Jack. Oh my god. Remember that time where we were stuck on lands in our 28 land deck, and now we're playing a 25 land deck, and all we have are lands? Phoenix. Ashiok or Phoenix? Take it. They scry top, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get that out of the way. Gosh. Let's talk about a good first spell in a game to draw. Wow, I think this block is really bad. We've had 3 spells and a lot of cards. Like, 2 of our spells were in our opener. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 3 out of 14 of our cards have been spells. Why? We've been over this. That said, if you're gonna draw cards, if you're gonna draw, like, only a few spells, Alright. Oh, did I double count the Fable? I did, you're right, because it fetched a land, so yeah. Sure. That was actually good, because it means I don't need to worry about my Ashiok so much. I'm gonna mill myself, because we could hit Phoenix. You'll love to see it! You'll love to see it! Oh, we get to pet the cat. Forcing a game 3. Oh, gosh. That was fantastic. They did a lot of weird plays early on, honestly. Like, I wonder if they were holding something up. That was impressive. Like, once we got Ashiok, Virulent Plague in play, I was like, okay, we win. It's nothing they can do here. Is Ashiok good? If so, why? I love that they scryed top and then I drew Ashiok and I was like, ah, gotcha. Oh, I'm sorry, did you want that Hydroid Crisis? Because no. Absolutely not. Just to let the mill away. Yeah, that is a strategy, but like, eh. I think inviting your opponent to mill you is still kind of a medium tactic. It's like, okay, this is a crap card. I don't care if they mill. Oh no, there were 3 good cards underneath it. Whatever am I to do? Oh, yeah. Yep, I like this hand. Agonizing Remorse, Phoenix, Phoenix. Get him dead. Phoenix, Phoenix, Phoenix. I like the burbs. The burbs are good at just getting them dead. Oh, our worst enemy. Our worst enemy. And this stupid monkey. Let's just draw Ashiok. Let's end this game now and draw an Ashiok. This is such a dumb card. Like, why does this card exist? Why is it an 0-3? Why does it have reach? Virulent Plague wouldn't be terrible. How about a land? How about a land? Yep. Plague. 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 Plague is bad against their shatter, I realize. I don't care. I just want a plague. Please. Please, plague. Please. Well, we get shatter out of their hand. Which is relevant to my interests. Their hand is what I would describe as empty. Bottom, bottom? Really need a plague. Or a ritualist. I don't like how long they're taking on this. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured would happen. Oh, good lord. Please, if you're going to play a Field of the Dead deck, learn that clicking this number makes you attack with all. Please learn that shortcut. Please. Alright, well, need Ritualist or Virulent Plague. They're gonna, like, Ashiok us. Oh, yeah, exactly. There are, like, two different ways they could have done that much faster. Yeah. Figured there was an Ashiok in our future. There are 4 of these, so that's 8. Gonna lose these anyway, so just gonna take them. Liberal propaganda, right? Oh, this stupid monkey. I hate it. So, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We've bought ourselves one more turn. Just one more turn to deal with this nonsense. Please. Please, Ritual of Soot. Please let me draw Ritual of Soot. Please let me draw Ritual of Soot. Please let me draw Ritual of Soot. I beg of you. I beg of you. Oh my god, they are literally the worst. Fierce Ferrets with the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. Ritual of Soot. Ritual of Soot. Ritual of Soot. Ritual of Soot. Please. Please. Had like 15 different turns where we could have drawn an out to win the game. Yeah, it would have. It honestly would have. I shouldn't have drawn. Should have just conceded. We had like so many outs to win the game, but magic happens and sometimes you lose. So that's makes me upset. I still think, look, as many times as I have apparently put on film this deck losing against Bant Field, I think the Bant Field matchup isn't that bad, right? Like, game 2 in that was a much better example of what typically happens. We all would have had to chip in for a new monitor. A new 3 monitors. It's like just, like, pick up the stand and yeet it over my shoulders. I still think this matchup is good. I'm trying to think, like, there's nothing I would change. It's right. Everything is fine. Like, sometimes you just don't draw your 7 outs, right? Like, we had 3 Ashioks, 3 Ritual of Soots, and 2 Virulent Plagues that we could have drawn to in the first, like, 20 turns that we didn't get. So, you know, as you will. I'm not bitter. I'm not salty. What are you talking about? Me? Me? Salty? No. All right, I'm going to call it there. I don't think I have it in me to play a 4th deck. Plus, like, you know, we went 3-2, 2-2, 0-2, so... Last match, our game we won had, like, 4 spells drawn, right? Right? Isn't that just the most annoying? It's like Variants actually kicked our butt in game 2 and we still won. The cat's name is Riddle. He is, hold on. So the cat's name's Riddle. He's named after, so we tried to name him for 2 or so weeks. How did that happen? We were having difficulty naming him, and then I was just like, oh wait, I get it. He's he who shall not be named, Tom Riddle. So, yes.